I honestly think it's crazy that the Mets are projected to win more games than the Phillies for the upcoming season. I get that they play in the same division. I get that the Mets beat them in the playoffs last year. I understand that Juan Soto, they got him in the offseason as well. I just think the Phillies are built better in the regular season and can withstand more injuries and are more battle-tested over 162 than the New York Mets are. And it starts with their starting pitching. They still got Zach Wheeler. They still got Aaron Nola. Ranger Suarez was really good for much of the season last year. So I think the Phillies' starting pitching is much better. I like their bullpen better as well. And I still like their lineup better. We were talking about the Mets yesterday. A lot of guys had great second halves of the season, and they had a lot of great numbers in the postseason. Does that carry over, though, to this new season? Can they do it again? There are a lot of guys in that Phillies order that have been doing it for a long time. Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber. These guys have been doing it a while. JT Realmuto. So I like the makeup of this Phillies team. I think the National League right now, everybody's talking about the Dodgers. They're the reigning champs. They spend $1 bajillion. The Braves are having all these guys coming back from injury. The Mets were a great story last year, and they get the prized possession of the offseason. It just feels like there's so much talk about these other teams that we're all forgetting how good the Philadelphia Phillies are. So I think there's a lot of value on Philadelphia. I like their win total over 91.5 wins. I like them to win the National League at plus 650 this year. And I would also look at the winning division in the National League to come out of the NL East at plus 325, because I don't think the Dodgers are going to the World Series this year. I think it's going to be one of the teams out of the East. I think it's the Phillies. Certainly wouldn't shock me if it was the Braves. And if it ends up being the Mets, I don't think it will be. But if it is, then it is. But I think it's probably going to be the Braves or the Phillies. I like the Phillies better. So don't sleep on the Phils. A lot of people talking about all these other teams in the National League. Philly's going to be really good yet again in 2025.